I'm Celica. It's my
I will still
pleasure.
check out future Fire Emblem games, though. I have no desire to go back, but I plan to play... Most likely I'll play new release Fire Emblem games, because Three Houses is great,
Is it
and...
prayer time for you too? Your god has got to be amazing to be worshipped by an emblem.
No one religion is better than another. They all have their beauty. Now, let's pray for peace.
Shadows of Valentia is like a pretty good game. So, I'll probably check out new Fire Emblem games down the line. Do I have another mage? No, I don't think I do, so I'm just gonna do Ivy and then we're good.
Do you think me a worthy opponent?
I'm Celica. Are you my opponent?
Indeed.
I
That's why you're the
suppose.
only ones here in the void.
The way you emblems glow and float around. You're not actually ghosts, are you?
I don't feel like a ghost, but now that you mention it, I don't know.
But yeah, at the end of the day, Engage is a good game, a solid game. It's just too long for me. It starts to drag and get very tedious past 30 hours to me. That's my main issue with Engage.
Ivy. Crown
And that's not
Princess
even
of
mentioning
Illusion.
like the half-baked characters
Celica, warrior
and the
priestess,
non-existent
at your service.
story. Because even the characters I like, I just feel like they're not really utilizing the story that well, and Aaliyah is such a bland protagonist also.
You are a princess as well, are you not? Both of us were born to carry heavy burdens, it seems.
True. But if not for that, I wouldn't have become an emblem, and we'd never have met.
Yeah, my plan, honestly, I just want to go through the game. I want to see how quickly we can get through the main missions. I might just do all the paralogs at the end. To be honest with you, depending on how long it takes to finish the game, like main story, I might just not do the paralogs. I know I said I would. Maybe I'll do Celica's because I played Shadows of Valentia, but like, I haven't played their games. I'm not really going to get any references other than Celica. And I did Bylets. I'm very close to just being like, I know I said I'd do all the paralogs, but I'm not going to. I'll probably do Celica's because Celica, I played her game. We'll see what happens though. I'm probably just focusing on the story until we're like at the last chapter, and then I'll do them all or do whatever paralogs I want. That's probably my goal. But anyway, let's watch some supports. Okay.
Right? Absolutely, Divine One. What I learned by examining you is certain to lead to a new discovery or three. I anticipate very interesting results relating to quality sleep.
Quality sleep?
You dozed for 1,000 years, after all. It's fair to say no one has ever slept more soundly than you. Maybe we'll find out why.
Do you really think that's likely?
I most certainly do. This could be a godsend for those who struggle with insomnia.
I hadn't thought of that. All right, sure. I'd love to help with your experiment.
I greatly appreciate it, Divine One. The first step is to cast thunder on you a few times to see how your body reacts. You'll grow numb to the pain soon enough, but your hair may not survive the experience.
You know, I've changed my mind. Sorry, but you'll have to find another test subject.
Oh, come on, help the man out. Oh, Lyndon. Alright, that was a nice chuckle. Yeah, okay, reach C.
Spirit of the cards, cast your divine light so that I may see the correct path forward.
Yo, what's up, Flygon? Welcome to stream. Twitch didn't want to cooperate with me. Here I am. Seems like it's not cooperating with me. Oh my word, what is... Twitch doesn't look like it's cooperating with me either.
Cedal, I heard you shouting. What's going on?
Oh, Chloe. I'm in the middle of a very important reading.
You yell when you're reading?
Look at this. Right here, before me. Meat sizzling on the fire, dripping and juicy. Oh, how tempting. But my dancing will be less than disciplined if I let my passion for savory flavors rule me. My body is my instrument. I must be vigilant. So, here I sit, consulting the cards.
Sounds like fun. Well, what did the cards tell you?
As much as it pains me to say, it appears I'm not destined to eat this meat.
More from me then. Oh.
Moon and stars. I thought you'd protest at least a little bit. Oh well, go ahead. Though must you enjoy it so much?
Thanks for the meal, Cedal. Next time, it'll be my treat.
If you say so. Sounds delicious.
Yeah, my frames are going insane. Why? This is really annoying. I can try. This happened when I played Xillia 2, where I had internet and my frames are like very high and it looks like a slideshow most of the time. Which I think is happening now. I mean, when I just had to end my Xillia 2 stream early when that happened because I had internet, but quite literally this wasn't working. I could try maybe resetting my router and see if that works. I don't know if it will, to be honest. Oh, this is so annoying. I really don't need this on. I only play Engage once a week. I really can't afford to have this issue on Engage Day. I'm trying to think. Alright, YouTube, I got that sorted out, so we're going to continue going through these supports.
My goodness. Is my face so funny that you'd laugh as soon as you see it?
Forgive me, Chloe. Though I wasn't laughing at you. Rather, it was the memory of the first time we met that has me so amused.
Oh yes, how could I forget? My first encounter with the princess. You were at the harbor with your face scrunched up in tears. It was adorable.
I wouldn't say I was in tears. The ship I meant to board couldn't set sail, and I was grasping at straws. That's all.
Which is when I made my entrance. I told you if there was someplace you wanted to go, I could give you a ride on my Pegasus.
And off we went to the tea farm. I'd snuck out of the castle incognito before, but this was something altogether different. I'd never ridden a Pegasus. I can remember my excitement like it was yesterday. The first of many grand adventures.
That day is burned into my memory forever. When they told me you were the princess, I nearly keeled over with shock. I mean, how many people make friends with a girl who turns out to be royalty?
I'm sorry. I hope it wasn't too hard on your nerves.
Oh, it was an honor. Like I was living a real fairy tale. You might say I started a new life that day.
Indeed. You must elaborate.
Oh, I'd be happy to. But not today.
No? I have the time if that's your concern.
Oh, Princess Saline. The best fairy tales leave the audience wanting more.
I gotta save it for your rank A support. How is Celine doing with Alfred? I want to get your A. I think Ivy and Diamant got to A. Yeah, okay. I want to get Celine and Alfred to A. I might honestly start ignoring supports. I'm at the point where I want to be done. I don't care about these characters enough to go through more supports. I really don't. Like, I really don't. Is there another support I remember really liking? Maybe I want to see? Yunaka and someone. Maybe Yunaka and someone we can get a support with. Yunaka and I think it was Fagado? We could do Yunaka and Fagado. Oh, Timerra. Let's do Timerra with someone, maybe. Timerra has supports with Ivy? Maybe I should try and do that. Do Timerra and Ivy. Alright, well, I'll get as many supports as I can, but I don't really care enough to try to get more supports. I'm gonna do all I can. Oh, support conversation unlocked. And then Ivy and Diamant are done, so we can try Yunaka with someone. Or maybe Pondreo with someone would be nice. Trying to think. Maybe just a Lear. Alright. Let's watch the support with what's their names? Timerra and Ivy.
See, Princess Ivy? I knew you'd have fun.
With all due respect, Your Highness, your powers of observation need work. Look at me. I'm in the presence of foreign royalty, yet I can't master myself enough to stop shaking. I am, to vastly understate the matter, not enjoying this.
Oh, whoa. You are shaking. Are you cold? I can throw more logs on the fire.
No, it is not the cold. I am shaking because I am afraid.
Oh! If it's wild animals you're worried about, let me put those fears to rest. I set up a few traps just in case, but the fire should be enough to keep them away.
No. Ghosts. I'm certain I heard a strange moaning cry coming from that way.
Hey, you, spooky ghost! How's it going?
Quiet!
Sorry. But singing might make you feel a little less scared. Why not try it?
Ghost!
That's it! Now, of all the things to be scared of, why ghosts and not plagues or wars?
Please just forget what you saw here. I've had enough sleeping outdoors.
That's a good one. I like Ivy. Timerra's also pretty good. Alright, let's just do chapter 21. I just want to see how much main story chapters we can get done today. More bomb conversations available? How? How did opening the map get more bond? No, it didn't. The game lied to me. How could you, game? Leaf, Micaiah, Roy, Celica. Yeah, I don't know. I probably want to do Celica's. But I don't know if I'm gonna do the other paralogs, and it mostly comes down to, at first it was like, oh yeah, I have to be done with the game because like I want to be done with the game, but now it's also like my semester's gonna get very busy and I just don't know how much time I'm willing to put into Engage, like time-wise. So I'll probably do maybe Celica's. We'll see what happens, because Celica, I would actually understand the Celica reference because I played Shadows of Valentia. And I also played Three Houses and I did Violets, but the other ones really mean nothing to me, so we'll see how long it takes. It said some kind of warning there. The return. It said some kind of warning there. I didn't read it. That was my bad.
Our ship is docked here.
Thank you for escorting us.
Mavier! All ready, like you asked. Feel free to tell me how great I am. Wait a minute. What's the Divine Dragon doing here?
How are you guys just our allies now?
Marnie?
What do you want? We don't have any more rings.
There are circumstances that require we travel together to Lethos.
Huh?
Divine Dragon. After Marnie and I lost the rings, Zephyr disciplined us to an unjust extreme. So, on my honor, I will not betray you once at sea. I will deliver you safely to Lethos. Will you trust me?
I will. Take us to Lethos.
What? Why would you help them? They're not our friends, they're enemies!
The Divine Dragon should meet with Lady Vale.
We have no reason to fight, as long as you don't start trouble.
I know a threat about not threatening people when I hear one. Mavier, what's happening?
You will hear details once we're aboard. If that is unsatisfactory, then you may remain here.
Hey! What? Fine, fine. Okay, temporary truce until I get back to Zephyr and the others in Lethos.
So be it. Let us go, Divine Dragon.
Okay.
You're Lord Sombron's child? What?
Yes.
So that means you're the sibling Lady Vale has been looking for all along? And that's why we're headed to Lethos. Hang on, does Gris know about this?
He's the one who told me.
Gris picked a fight at Elugia Castle to verify the truth, even surrendering a ring to do so.
What? Nobody told me that was the plan!
Why are Sombron and Vale going to Lethos?
It's about Gradlon, the Fell Dragon's land lost under the sea. He intends to restore it.
To restore that unholy land? My word.
What more do you know about this, Vander?
Gradlon sank beneath the waves 1,000 years ago. It was, of course, Sombron's land. Gradlon was a wicked place, one as much as Lethos is holy.
To raise and revive it, Sombron needs to destroy the Divine Dragon Shard in Lethos. That shard is what chains Gradlon beneath the waves. Lord Sombron finds it problematic.
So, you're saying that Sombron's greatest desire is to restore Gradlon?
Far from it. His desire, if such a word is fitting for Lord Sombron, is to invade other worlds.
Other worlds?
The continent of Elios is only a stepping stone. He plans to extend himself everywhere.
There are other worlds, and he wants to rule them all. How is that even possible?
I'm well beyond what I know for certain. Lord Sombron has shared little of this with me. I can say, Lady Vale is a pawn in service of his greater ambitions.
Please, tell me anything more you know. I've heard that Vale's called a defect. What does that even mean?
Well, as a start, Dragon Royalty should be able to summon emblems. She cannot. Lord Sombron learned this recently, soon after his revival when reunited with Lady Vale. His children all fought in the war, but she, his youngest, never saw battle. Or any emblems.
She told me we met once, all that time ago.
You were among her many siblings. They all, in time, died fighting in the war. All save for you. Then Sombron was imprisoned, and Lady Vale's mother died, leaving her alone. She could find no friends in an age when it was rumored a last Felldragon child had survived. Lady Vale lived in hiding, knowing that were she discovered, she would be killed.
1,000 years living like that. All alone that whole time?
Not exactly. A few centuries ago, she came into contact with worshippers of the Felldragon. In their care, she slept in a hidden temple until Lord Sombron's release. She had been, long ago, close with those in that temple. But when she recently awoke...
They were all dead, weren't they?
So Lady Vale was relieved, even overjoyed, to find herself reunited with Lord Sombron. He detested her, and proclaimed her a defect, lacking a Felldragon's abilities and character. Sombron required her obedience, however, so he ordered Zephyia to tamper with her nature. Lady Vale may have thought she was no longer alone, but she's never been more so. Ever.
How awful.
What is it, Marnie? Is it the waves? Are you seasick?
No! I'm trying not to cry! But I never knew Lady Vale's life was so sad. I thought I was the one with the tragic story. I should have maybe been nicer to her. Probably.
You have never told me of your past, Marnie.
I mean, you know, happens all the time. I was just abandoned by my mom, that's all.
Oh, so we're all just going through the backstories now at like the 80% mark of the game? Because we're not like right at the end, but we're pretty close.
I had a lot of brothers, and she decided she didn't need a girl. Which is weird, since I was way superior to those useless jerks, even back then. I mean, I was better at helping her, but she never said thank you, or good job, or anything. The first time we went for a walk, just us, so she could find somewhere to dump me. Imagine, my hand in hers, and we're strolling from place to place. She left me at a church.
I can't believe it.
It's fine. The priest was nice. As long as I helped free Lord Sombron, I got lots of thank yous. Eventually, I met Zephyia and joined the Hounds. See? Lady Vale's story is so much sadder.
Zephyia filled out the 4 Hounds with devout followers of the Felldragon.
Did that include you, Mavir?
Yes. I was there at the hidden temple where Lady Vale slept. When she awoke, I was there to speak with her. She, a royal dragon, asked me to be her friend. I said it was impossible. Lady Vale then asked if I could offer my service to her as a knight.
And you accepted?
That I could not refuse.
It's a big deal to be handpicked like that by royalty. Who would have thought? You made her knight? That's just cool. I mean that, Mavir. That's really cool.
Should you wish, I am sure Lady Vale would also accept you as her knight.
What? No way. I don't want to work with you that much. No praise, no thank yous. I hate you.
Is that so?
Besides, I already belong somewhere. I need to get back to Zephyia. Since you're helping the Divine Dragon, you're probably gonna get kicked out of the Hounds.
I expect as much.
Yeah, well, I like being one of the 4 Hounds. As soon as we're off this boat, we're enemies.
Good, I'll kill you. Finally.
You do hate me, after all. So, surely you'll be happier.
Right. So, yes. I'm done talking. This is a waste of my time.
Mavir, thank you for telling us all of that. When we find Vale, I hope you will do what you think is best for her, even if that means we'll cross blades again.
I shall.